and we're live. Greetings and salutations, Focuz Up family. Welcome to the June 15, 2024 installment of the Focuz Up Show. Thank you for tuning in with us live first Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on YouTube as various other platforms. For catching up with us on replay, we ask that you click that like, that subscribe, that bell, and share to support and maintain your weekly Focuz Up fix. I am Mr. Nice Guy, nice as in the word Saint spelled backwards. And my co-host today, we got Brother Walk, host of Sex Talk with Walk every Thursday at 9 p.m. We got El Pooh, star of Spin That Back, every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. And we got Mr. Floyd X. We're down a few. We're missing First Lady J, and we're missing Brother Charles X. You know, we'll get them back. But we're going to start this off with a dedication to our brother. We lost a member of the Spin That Back of the Focuz Up family. Brick Walls, Brian Walls, my best friend in the world, passed away this morning. And we just want to celebrate his life and appreciate, he was just an incredible, amazing person. I mean, he literally got along with everybody. This is gonna mess up a lot of people, so we just got to salute this brother. My sincere condolences to his lady and his mother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no mother should have to bury a child. And I mean, I just can't say enough about that. But I'm gonna miss my brother. I'm definitely gonna be fighting some stuff. So if my energy isn't what it normally is, you got to understand that these are gonna be some tough times for me. So, but that having been said, I think Mr. Floyd X wants to play a clip of Brother Brick Walls, or we just want to show you that.
Yeah, I was just showing him the brother in the background. Mr. Brick Walls was very informative and helpful to us in the Spin That Back show. We wanted to have him on the show more, but due to his illness or whatever, he couldn't be on the show. But we appreciated his input, and whenever he spoke, we stopped and listened because we knew his insight was deep and it was very beneficial. We learned a lot. Hope that y'all learned a lot watching him on the show. I'm thankful that we got the video footage of him able to speak that archive. So thank you, Brother Brick Walls. Rest in peace, brother. Much love and respect.
Definitely. I want to say we done had some spirited debates on the Spin That Back show. Salute to that brother. Very insightful, and just sincere condolences to his family, especially you, Mr. Nice Guy. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I am your best friend. Salute to Brick Walls, brother. That's why I got the background and salute for Mr. Brick Walls. Yeah, that's what it is.
They say when a knowledgeable man dies, a library is burnt down. Every time this man spoke on the Spin That Back show, I had to do this. I always came with that knowledge. Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace. All right, let's bring on our special guest today. We got a special guest today. This brother, he's from the Sacramento Bay area. I'm not sure which exactly he'll verify when we get here, but I met this brother a few years ago when I was doing the Wakusu group out there slanging them bean pies. Me and Brother Maurice, over there at the African Marketplace. This brother was always a supporter. He used to come through and get some turkey chili with his women friends. And then I seen him out there at a performance from the Voices of Youth put on a show, and he was out there performing. So that brother be on the stage, he be performing. He got a clothing line. I bought one of his shirts. He got some nice clothing line. This is brother King F. Ed Miller. Welcome to the show, brother.
What's going on, people? How y'all doing? It's a pleasure. Yes, King Miller out of Fairfield, California.
Fairfield, California. Okay.
Fairfield, California.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, black man. What's up with you?
I'm I'm an artist. Well, I'm a man, a father first, and a son. And a grandfather now. I'm an OG now. But I'm also an artist, entrepreneur, and a builder. A builder. King Miller. I take that seriously.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I dig the clothing line. I like the clothes you be putting out and stuff like that. I haven't purchased anything in a while, but I'm gonna get back on there and get back.
I got you. I'm gonna put a package together for you.
All right, cool. Yes, sir. So maybe
we all want something, brother. We everybody like free stuff.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get y'all right. I'm gonna get y'all a little package together and send it to somebody. Y'all could just disperse it from there.
All right. During the break of the show, we probably gonna play one of your videos because I know you got a bunch of videos out there. Good at music. So we'll get to it. So come on, Mr. Ness. Got the brother. Oh, the brother gonna join us and he gonna chime in on the topic. So we're gonna get his perspective on things that's going on right now. So let's get to it, Mr. Nice Guy.
Get to it.
All right. So first things up, we're gonna rest in peace. We got another rest in peace to do, and that would be the great Jerry West. You know anything about the Los Angeles Lakers, you know that Jerry West is the man. He's not only the logo, that's that silhouette that he's what is based on. He was the superstar. He's the only NBA player to win the MVP, the finals MVP on a losing team. So, and he built the dynasty. He built the dynasty, the Showtime dynasty. He built the Kobe Shaq dynasty. And then he went over there and consulted for the Golden State Warriors. So he was a part of their dynasty as well. I mean, this his legacy cannot be undersold. So, salute to the brother, the legend, the masterful player, Jerry West.
And real quick, I know the brother, I used to listen to his brother named Zoe Williams, and he got a son that played basketball. And Jerry West used to be out there mentoring and coaching people through. So he still was out there giving back to the community and helping out young black people, young black children that was interested in basketball. So he was always out there helping out and guiding people that want to go in that direction. So much respect to that brother, Jerry West.
Salute.
That's right.
Salute.
I know you had I know you had put this up.
What we got? Is that hold on? Is that a Crown Royal bag with the NBA on?
Yes, sir. The logo. The logo.
I ain't seen that one.
Yes, I know. I'm the only one that got one, brother. Yeah. One of one.
No, you tried to trick us and make it look like a Lakers bag. That's a Crown Royal bag, man.
Hey, man, swap meet be hooking up stuff, so don't be disrespectful.
Right.
Hey, no, that's
I'm just kidding.
That's exclusive. I seen a lot of Crown Royal bags in my day. That's exclusive.
Okay. Yeah, and that's from like 2012. I just held on to that forever. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Salute to Jerry West, the logo. And he brought Kobe. He's responsible for Kobe and Shaq. Oh, man, there's too much to say. And y'all know who was the first person he recruited, right?
Who?
Worthy.
James Worthy.
Ooh.
James Worthy.
They were cheating. Yes. How did they get James Worthy in the draft? They already had Magic and Kareem.
Hey, it was the same situation. It was the same situation with the Celtics and Bill Russell. All that stuff. All those things kind of fall how they fall. Sometimes it's good fortune. Sometimes it's making those trades. So hey, there's an interesting situation with that James Worthy situation. Dr. Buss literally made a trade of Worthy for some other players and stuff like he did it over like a poker game with some guy. And then he told Jerry West, hey, I got these guys. And he's like, who'd you get them for? He's like, I traded for James Worthy. He said, check this out. If you don't undo that right now, I'm going to quit. So he made him go over there and asked the dude to take it back, and the rest is history. So, Jerry West, the man.
Yeah. Let me say this though. Can I say one thing? I don't know how you went past this right here. They said this man would rather die than see the Celtics win another championship.
Amen. Amen. I'm glad he didn't have to see that.
Wow.
For real. Oh yeah, one more thing. Shout out to Jaywalk for that Dapper Dan. That he got right there.
For spinning that back.
Condolences to his family too.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. So what do we got next? What do we got up next?
Well, next, we just want to give a shout out to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Man, being good fathers. We salute y'all. Hope y'all stay on top of what y'all doing and raise them children right and be the leader in that household. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to y'all too, man.
That's right.
I say Happy Father's Day, but y'all know how I do. I don't. To me, it'd be like begging for props. I'm a dad, so what? Like it's no big deal to me. Just like how it was not to my dad. Everything my dad did, salute to my pop. But he didn't really care about none of that. He'd be like, give me a sack of weed or give me something to drink. And that's how I feel too. Give me a bottle for Father's Day. No, I don't want no ties. I got too many ties.
Y'all hear that? Hey, y'all hear that? Y'all know what to get him. Get him a bottle. Get him a bottle for Father's Day. Hey, big shout out to all the fathers out there, man, especially the black fathers. You know, they need us out here in this community. So, you know, we real important, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give everybody their flowers, man. Big salute, man, especially to my pops. My pops is everything to me, man. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They need us. They need us out here, you know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all.
That's right. That's right.
Salute.
Salute. All right, let's move on. We know we got Juneteenth coming up. Who wants to speak on Juneteenth?
Juneteenth. I don't know how y'all feel about Juneteenth, man. How y'all feel about that holiday? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's based on, you know, the abolition of slavery, but you know, did they really abolish it? You know?
Well, what thing? Go ahead, nice guy.
See, that's the thing about it. We understand that some things that got on the books or some things that were enforced, certain things that, you know, we understand that a lot of this stuff didn't impact people's black lives the way that they want them to be affected, but it was still a big accomplishment. It was still a big thing. If they want to celebrate the 4th of July, I always try to point it out that was their liberation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, you want to have some day, even if it wasn't Juneteenth, you want to clarify that your day came this day. Our day came a whole lot later. So that's our American context. So to me, that's why it's kind of important.
Go with that. I like that.
Cool.
Well, I feel like this. People are asking for reparations. You know what they gave us? Martin Luther King Day and Juneteenth.
We're not getting reparations. I tell people all the time, we can't ask for it. We're going to have to take it.
There you go, brother. That's what I say. That's the same thing I say.
Well, we're gonna have to come together. We're gonna have to come together and build it together. But it's hard to get us together, man. We gotta come together.
Hey,
well, see,
bro,
there's the thing about it.
Nobody. They don't call it a revolution without a fight.
Right. Exactly.
Well, see, there's the thing about it. We need to be our own solution, but you know, reparations isn't necessarily a function of making us whole. You know, they need to acknowledge their part in all of this. You know, they don't need to be whitewashing history and trying to change up stuff. They shouldn't be running from stuff like the 1619 Project and things like that. They need to embrace that although their founding fathers may have did some things that they appreciate and respect, they also did some things that we don't. And we can have that dialogue. We can have that dialogue. And the fact of the matter is, you know, we need to pull ourselves by our own bootstraps. We need to be our own solution.
When you say
they can still contribute.
Right.
Go ahead. What you say, Walt?
When you say they, you know you're talking about the United States of America. Slavery was legal. Slavery was enforced by the government. Like, that's who they is, and that's who need to pay us them reparations. Now, as far as with Juneteenth, it could go either way because it's just some symbolic, you know what I'm saying? But I do participate. I didn't before, but I do now. Like, I'm going to participate tomorrow because it's going to be a Juneteenth twerk party at the club at the King Bar.
So the actual the day is celebrated is on the 19th. So the Juneteenth is actually, I believe that's like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
So I know in the South, when we had a show in the past, and then somebody from the South came and told us how we was being disrespectful to Juneteenth because we wasn't honoring it. So I know in the South it's a big thing. So we gotta give them their respect and their props. Salute to everybody that's out there celebrating Juneteenth. I know it means dearly to more people, to some people more than others. But much respect. It was a day of emancipation for the end of slavery. So much respect to all of y'all out there celebrating Juneteenth.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, if you celebrate it, I'm all for that. You know, celebrate what you're going to celebrate. But all I'm telling you is this. If I was getting some repairs done on my home or something like that, I was paying somebody to do some repairs, like reparations, repair, and they didn't do it or they didn't do it right, I wouldn't pay them. So these white folks, I don't care, Democrat or Republican, don't deserve our vote if they ain't repairing what they done did to us. That's just one thing. They don't deserve our money and anything else, honestly.
Well, that's why we got
this whole conversation for a whole nother day, I guess.
Now we got to do it ourselves, man. At the end of the day, we got to come together, and we can't rely on no politicians because they're not gonna do it. You know, we got to rely on ourselves and somehow come together. You know, even as hard as that is, you know what I'm saying. You know how black folks are. Once you know, if something gonna happen, somebody gonna complain about something, but we got to figure it out. You know, the Chinese ain't worried about who president, you know, because they got a whole infrastructure. You know, they got Chinatowns in every city. You know, we should have a black town, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. Instead of, you know, in the ghetto, you know, we should have a whole infrastructure with banks and hospitals and the whole nine, you know?
Well, every time we try, they do stuff like Tulsa, Oklahoma. They bomb the city or they destroy it or build the freeway straight through that part of the town.
Well, that's why we got to have a defense. Now we got to have a defense system, too, in place. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? If it get there, we got to take it there, you know? Can't be afraid to do that, you know what I mean? Because, you know, marching ain't gonna do it, you know.
Exactly, marching ain't gonna do it, and all this inner bickering ain't gonna do it either. We need to come together,
like
between us first.
Like the elder Malcolm X said, we need to stop singing and start swinging.
That's right.
Amen.
But also, you got to think about it like this. You got to understand that we can't bring everybody along. To me, people distinguish themselves right away that they're either part of the problem or part of the solution. And those people that are part of the problem, we need to stop trying to include them. The bottom line is the people that are serious about doing what needs to do. Those are the people who need to network, and they can get the after effects or whatever. But the bottom line is, you know, the people that are about the business, those are the people who need to really focus and get together. And we can't just worry about saving everybody. That's just how it is.
Right.
Real talk.
All right.
So I see we got some comments.
Nah, you gotta ignore that one.
Gotcha. My bad.
Let's move on now.
Next up, we got Trump jumping that shark. He jumping that shark.
Okay, so this is kind of funny. I remember Trump talking all that stuff about Biden and teleprompters, which, you know, everybody's using teleprompters. It shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be whatever. But he was talking about how I can do all this stuff. I don't need teleprompters and blah blah blah. And when he was doing the speech or whatever at some rally and his teleprompter broke, he went nuts. Not only did he go after the company and talked about, you know, how this is why if I don't pay these people, they say that Trump doesn't pay them, but I don't pay people to do my business. But then he's just started rambling. He was talking about, it looked like he wanted to make an argument against electric cars, but then he's talking about if the car falls into the water, you know, what's going to be worse, you know, getting electrocuted in the car or getting eaten by a shark. And then he ultimately is like, well, I'd rather be electrocuted. So it seems like he was like arguing like completely against where he started out. But I mean, it was an absolute ramble, and it's a testament that both of these guys are not on their sharpest. You know, it is what it is.
Big brother, King Miller, you pay much attention to Donald Trump, brother?
Of course, yeah. I pay a lot of attention to the politics. You know, even though I just to watch them, you know, because I know it's a game. You know, I understand what the United States is. You know, and what their mission is. You know, people got to understand that the United States is a corporation. This is a business. You know, so you got a president. You know, the president is just the president. You still got the owner. You know, so but yeah, Trump. I'm not mad at Trump, man. Shoot, you know, I don't really care for either one, him or Biden. But you know, Trump. You know, he just stirring up the people, controversy. You know, the people don't like him because he's going against the script, though, and that's why, you know, that's why I like him, because he when he called CNN fake news, I knew. I was like, oh, okay, he on his own time.
Okay, so it was Fox News real news?
None of them are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's my point. You say that he's stirring the pot, but I mean, he's also stirring the pot. That was the dude that was the main dude talking about Black Lives Matter was a terrorist organization. Not necessarily Black Lives the organization, but Black Lives the movement. When you're talking about the kneeling and stuff like that and all this other stuff, I mean, there are specific things that are done that are counter to our interests. So again, I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I'm not trying to make that argument here, but I'm just saying that, you know, it's not just enough to stir the pot. I know that Rob Schneider was sitting there talking about how, sorry, was it Rob Schneider? No, it was Charlamagne the God. Terrible confusion. But Charlamagne the God was saying that people love like Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever her name is because she speaks like a real person. Because she's relatable and stuff like that. And I would say, you know, she's probably relatable to dumb motherfuckers like her. But, you know, I understand that when I'm talking and I'm on the show, I understand I may not be talking like how I talk with my boys, but I'm still being responsible and understanding that this is not the platform for that. So this is how you can talk to me. You don't have to talk ignorant to communicate with me.
Trump 2024, man. Let's move on. Fuck all the bullshit. I ain't fucking with cadaver Biden, bro. Come on, man. He's
Man,
walking corpse.
he barely standing
Cadaver
up. Huh?
Biden.
He barely standing up, but you know they got the people so confused. They would rather go for Biden. They rather see Biden do it than Trump.
Hey, real quick, I was talking with a Hebrew
We
brother. I was talking with a Hebrew brother last night. He showed me in the Bible where it says, we shouldn't be out here voting which of our enemies is going to lead us.
Right. That goes all the way back to what we were just talking about, man. We got to come together and do it ourselves, so we don't have to worry about who's in office, because neither one of them is for us.
It's like that.
As a Hebrew Israelite, it was forbidden for me to participate in civil, stuff like that. If you're voting, just like the Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't vote.
Right.
I also understand that it's a tool in the tool shed, and I'm a person that will, roll up my sleeves and get dirty if I need to. I understand that that's not going to control everything, but just like a chef that's cooking a meal, it matters who's cooking the meal. Chef A will cook things differently than Chef B. If this person's policy is a policy that I like better than alternative, I'm going to give myself my best option. So the bottom line is I have a shotgun approach to my solution, and I'll work. I'll take whatever avenue it seems logical and sensible for me to take, not being fooled that they're going to be the solution to my problems, just that they may be an avenue of relief.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm just glad y'all cleared it up, because when I saw the title "Trump Jumping the Shark," I thought he was jumping one of those little vacuums, the shark vacuum. So let's go ahead and move on from this.
We'll go from one politician to the next. Hunter Biden.
So Hunter Biden, guilty. So and he is absolutely guilty. I mean, it's the facts of the case are laid out. I mean, this dude had like not only did he purchase the stuff, but I mean, they got texts going on where he's talking about the lady was calling him. His girlfriend was trying to call him like 500 times and he didn't answer. And his response was like, I was doing crack or something like that. There was cocaine residue on the gun pouch. It was clearly he was guilty, but they had a plea agreement in place. Even the jurors were like, this was a waste of taxpayer money. So this was a big example of sort of like a political get back. That is much ado about nothing. But he's guilty. He's gonna have to deal what he's gonna deal. And Biden saying that he's not going to pardon him. We'll see if that holds up. But I mean, if all of this stuff is a big puppeteering of politics, you start to question it when your son gets convicted guilty, and that's what it is. So
hey, I was reading a story, and behind this picture that was saying that this is Hunter pointing out the people that convicted him, so his father could get
Cadaver Biden ain't gonna remember. He ain't gonna remember. Come on, now.
Let's
I mean, if my son if I'm the president, my son get convicted, I got you, son. You good? Come on, everybody does that. Everybody does that. Come on, we know. Hunter Biden was out there. He was frolicking in different countries, getting lavish deals and money and deals that he wasn't even here to do. He didn't have it all like that. You know what I'm saying? So we know what it is. Nepotism.
I don't blame a person for exploiting their whatever it is they can exploit. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
he had greater demons than that. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying, brother?
No, I said, it's like a beef right now. Him and they're trying to see who can come up with the worst news about each candidate. So Trump caught his case. Now they had to put something on Biden. Nobody. What do we care about his son having catching the case? I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, like you said.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, he's just another human like the rest of us. About 80% of it, he's just another American, basically. Both of them. Trump got a case, and the other one has some coke. What can we do, man?
I mean, listen, it's just an average white man with some cocaine. I mean, that's like an everyday thing.
Right.
I mean, it's what they do.
It's a name, though. But it's a name game. It's a game. He probably lost about a few votes behind that. So it's all a game.
Man, all right, let's move on, Mr. Nice Guy. We got Young Thug attorney in contempt.
Yeah, now this situation, I don't know the particulars. I really wanted to deep dive in this because when I started looking into it, what happened was the attorney was like, "Hey, we found out that that the prosecutor, the witness, and the witness's attorney and the judge basically had an ex parte hearing that the defense had no part in." And he was like, "Wait a second, that doesn't seem right." And then then the judge goes, "Wait a second, how did you know about that?" And he didn't tell him, how he knew about it. And for whatever reason, the judge just locked in on that. And when he didn't, when he refused to give that information, he held him in contempt. Now, he didn't go to jail because the Supreme Court, jumped in there, or not the appellate court or whatever it was. Some court jumped in there that at least has stated to figure out what's what. But I mean, it's kind of a messy situation because it makes me wonder, why would you have that meeting? But I don't wonder if it's something that's not totally completely irregular. I mean, I don't know.
Dirty business. It's dirty business. That judge is dirty. The judge is dirty. I sat there. I watched the interaction between them, and this is the judge right here. I forget his name, but he looked like he was somebody caught with his hand in the cookie jar. The way he was trying to attack the dude. I want to know how you found out. Wait, look, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, man, you dirty. It just sounded. I'm not even into law, but it sounded crazy that you're the judge. You're in the room with the witness and with the prosecution, and they're trying to remind him that, look, we got this deal. You're immune, so you can't get up there and plead the fifth. You have to go up there and tell what you saw, tell the truth. Or they broke it down and say, we don't care if you lie, as long as you get up there and point out or tell what young Thug Jeffrey did. And they said, but if you take this, or if you try to take account for this murder, then we're going to prosecute you because that's not part of the deal. So how you going to have a whole meeting with this dude like that, trying to intimidate him just to get young Thug?
Well, again, this we don't know we don't know specifically what happened.
We
in that
do
meeting.
know. Stop saying that.
They
Talk
about it.
We do know.
They go into detail. The judge, the lawyer played out what happened. He said, "This is what happened."
Wait, what did you just say? Repeat what you just said again.
Who?
You said the lawyer played out.
Yeah, he told.
So you're going with the lawyer's testimony.
No, listen. The person who the judge suspects told him she excused herself after that meeting. She formally went to the bench and excused herself.
Who was she?
She was like either some kind of paralegal, or she was somebody who was in the room. That's
court reporter.
She knew it was wrong. She knew it was wrong.
But see, the court reporter was in there. The court reporter was taking all this down, though. So it's all going to be on record.
They wouldn't necessarily do a court reporter. They don't do that all the time, and especially
it was a court reporter in there.
There was one there.
Yes,
my
because it's going on record.
representation is supposed to be there. Period.
She was in the room.
You know what the judge? Hold on, let me tell you what the judge said. He said you can leave that to the appellate court.
And wait, no, it will be. It will be. That's automatic grounds for. So they go through this whole trial if they want. It's going to get overturned. So free
that won't overturn the case. That won't overturn the case. Listen, they may remove the judge, but they
automatic grounds of having it overturned, brother. You can look it up.
You saying that it's not an issue of looking up. You don't understand. Let me look. The judge is not deciding guilt. The judge is not deciding guilt.
Ding, ding. Come on, let's go. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah. The judge is not deciding. Look, check this out. The judge is not deciding guilt. The jury is going to decide guilt. The judge is just a referee. They will swap out a referee. They don't just, you know what I'm saying? Now, if they feel that there's some type of prejudicial going on and stuff like that, then that will be cause for a mistrial. But it's not just a slam dunk that they'll throw away this whole case because of this judge. And I gotta wonder.
I didn't say throw it away. I said after the conviction, this will be grounds to have it overturned. I didn't say nothing about throw it away. So they basically wasting time going through the whole process. And this is all taxpayer money. And guess what? Once you get a conviction, free young Thug gonna be free after they appeal and let him out. Because these is ground. What they did was not right, bro, and you know it.
Wait, look. Wait. Well, see, that's the thing about it. If you're saying that what they did was talk to this person, if this person doesn't testify from henceforth, there's no damage. So it's just saying I don't know what the full situation is. I'm just saying that you're
I know. Then why you arguing with me, bro? Come
no,
because
you're making a summary judgment.
You're
making
lost.
a summary
I'm
judgment.
right.
You're
You're
making
wrong.
a summary.
Come on, my brother.
You're making a summary
I'm right,
judgment
you're wrong.
without not
That's it.
understanding how these things work as a civilian, not in the legal community. So that's where I'm coming from. But go ahead.
Okay, good. All right, let's move on. I won, you lost. I'm right, you lost.
That's funny, man.
But we'll see. This is what he was singing about Fannie Willis, but that's okay.
Can I say one thing about this? And this is the only thing I want to say. I just wish that I get me a lawyer like that if I could get in a situation. Not only will he fight for you, but he'll go to jail for you.
All right.
Okay. So let's go to our break real quick. We're gonna holler at brother King Miller.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get everybody off the screen. We're gonna do a quick one-on-one real quick.
Okay.
All right. And then if y'all got questions in the background, just raise your hand and I'll bring y'all in. All right, brother King Miller.
Yes,
tell us
about
brother, what's your story, man? How did you get into music?
Oh, well, I always loved music, you know what I'm saying, my whole life, ever since I was a youngster, I remember, back in the day, I came up in the 80s, so, I came up under Biz Markie and, Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, all that good stuff. The Rapping Duke, so, but my whole life, then I got older, I started, freestyling, in the car or wherever, at the parties, and then what happened was I ended up catching the case, running the streets, I caught a 12-year bid for bank robbery. And when I fell down, I learned how to rap in the pen, basically. I met a brother, my boy Reggie Austell. Shout out to Platoons out of New York, wherever you at. He taught me how to count bars and orchestrate songs, and we actually had keyboards in there. They let us have keyboards, so we was making music in there, and I actually dropped the album in there. Dropped it from there and everything. It's called The Rise of King Mills. You can go check that out right now on YouTube or all streaming services. But yeah. So that's when I learned how to rap, and then when I came home, it's just been on ever since. Came home in 2011 and been making music ever since. And it's been a growth for me. It's like therapy for me. I love music. It keeps me going.
Okay, tell us about the fashion design and the clothing line that you make, and how did you get into that arena?
With the clothing line, that's King's Ransom Collection Clothing. It's just about making something for the people. I noticed all these other clothing lines, Ralph Lauren and, all these other people in France and in Europe. I'm trying to make something, for the people, by the people, like Fubu said, So King's Ransom Collection is based off of, my Hebrew falcon, is based off of African ancient symbolism. You know what I'm saying? So, I just try to give you a little spiritual, a little enlightenment and power. Our logo is, our motto, shall I say, is know yourself, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Tune into your high frequency. Stay out of that low frequency. We all come together and shine together. We royalty. We come from royalty. We don't come from slaves and maids. We come from royalty.
Okay, yes,
so
sir.
That's what that's about.
Cool. Well, we appreciate having you on the show today. Let me see if our other hosts got any questions for you. Or
most definitely. Oh, by the way, we got the Elevate album coming out. It's gonna be out in August. Y'all go check that out. I've been pushing that real hard right now. Got about 4 or 5 videos out right now on YouTube at King Miller TV, so you can go check them out. But yeah, y'all go check me out, man. I'm gonna be outside a lot.
Go ahead.
Since you've been on the show, you done made the shout outs. You on the shout outs. Yeah, that's what we be telling people. Don't expect no shout out if you ain't even been on the show. So salute to you, brother, for coming on. And we get them numbers up. Like and subscribe. Focus Up Show. We doing this straight up.
Hey, brother, why don't you put your link in the private chat so we can put it up here too?
Okay, let me see how we do this.
Hey, which real quick, which video you recommend we watch real quick?
Let me see what we got here. Let's go over a little bit. Let's check out. These are all old videos right here. We can go to something new. I'll give you that. Check out that Elevation. Let's do Elevation.
All right, where's the Elevation at?
You gotta go to videos.
to video. Oh shit.
ELEVA.
The videos up top. Okay.
Look, you know, for LA Unified School District, you know.
All right, we're gonna play this video.
That ain't it right there.
That ain't
Elevation,
it.
not Elevate album.
That's a promo. I go to video. You see where it says videos?
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, then you can scroll down there. Yeah, scroll down there a little bit. I got to get these in order. There, right there. You see it? Elevation.
Right here.
Yeah, there we go.
We need to do that with the Focus Up page as well.
Oh, you got Nipsey in this mug.
Shout to the middle, baby.
I can't hear the sound.
You got to mute
the middle. Let's hear his brother.
You got
to mute it. You got to unmute it.
Run it back to the beginning and unmute it. Because he's talking about something right there. All right, there we go. That Nip talk.
Having all kind of crazy diamonds and all that. I guess you here to get your money right, huh?
All the time. I mean, you know, all that is cool for the image and all that, but all that is liability. You feel me? I'd rather invest in real estate, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, can you repeat that again, man? You're up and coming artist. What did you say you want to do?
I say invest in some assets.
It's 2020, time to invest in some assets. Time to get this money while these niggas ass bent. Yeah, they stuntin', they frontin' for the gram. I'd rather get a bag and split it with my fam. When I say fam, you can't forget Uncle Sam. Go and cop some land so I can own where I stand. I keep a fan just in case I'm in a jam. Draw up all the plays and execute the plan. LLCs, titles, deeds, ownership, land is what a king needs. To feed my seeds is why my heart bleeds. Much respect and salute the OGs. Yeah, they made the way. Yeah, they paved the way for me to do the shit that I could do today. And now it's on me to make it elevate. You know this ain't TV, but we gon' tell it straight. Yeah, I'm Malcolm, I'm Pac, I'ma tell it straight. And if you hate the real, then you hella fake. I'm just trying to make some dough and sell the cake. And then pop some more and celebrate. And then put that shit on repeat. Yeah, we always gon' win, we gon' defeat. The only L's we know are the lessons. Yeah, I made it through the hell and it's a blessing. Yeah, I knew that I prevailed, there was no question. Now I'm trying to receive all this mail like a suggestion. Yeah, just drop it in the box. The marathon continues, the shit won't stop. All praises due and rest in peace to Nip. Got me focused on these blues like I was a crip. I do it for my blood, like I was a pyro. I'm always showing love, and you know the vibe's cool. But if you acting funny, I'm not fucking with you. And if we locked in, then I'm stuck with you. That's what it is, fuck what it isn't. We do it for the kids, this that ism. Yeah, I came a long way from prison. Yeah, I know that every day's not given. Yeah, so we live it to the fullest. Yeah, and we build it, not bullshit. I'm a stand-up guy, these niggas stupid. Yeah, they playing the game, they got the rules missing. So they looking at me like, who is it? If that nigga cool, that nigga too different. I'm a hero guy.
We'll stop it right there. Okay. Much respect, man. That sounded good, brother.
Grown.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, we grown around here, man. I can't be rapping about no bullshit, especially if I ain't doing it, you know. So, we keeping it 100 around here. It's all positivity and growth and building, man. That's what we doing around here.
Cool.
Wait a minute. I think Floyd X got a question he want to ask you. I'm surprised he didn't ask you this question yet, Floyd.
I got you, Walk. So let me get into my my DJ Vlad persona. And is there any crimes that you committed that you want to share on camera with us?
What do you mean, like breaking down how it went down, or what? We could talk about it. Everything.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. He's trying to tell you.
Do you want to self-snitch?
I already went to the pen. I already went to the pen and got convicted, so I can tell you about what I got convicted for. But
is there anything else that you want to tell us that you didn't get convicted for?
Not really. Some things ain't got statute of limitations. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
No, but I was just a young wild man. I was just a young wild man running around, you know, just selling drugs and robbing banks and just, you know, it was the mob back then. We came up under the mob era, so you know we was just mobbing around, being little badasses and, you know, players and all that little street shit. But you know, I've been grown up and I'm a king now and understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm just trying to help the people so they don't make the same mistakes we made.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we
For sure,
appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all having me, man. I like
We
this show.
appreciate that
We
confession.
want to applaud you, even going in that direction.
Salute, my brother.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna jump to our commercials real quick.
All right. Y'all got commercials too? Okay.
La Brea Trucking for all of your trucking needs, East Coast to West Coast, North to South, South to North. The brother will deliver cross country for you. Call the brother. Y'all start a phone number at the end of that commercial. Call the brother if you need some towing or something, not towing, something delivered. Trucking. Not trucking. All right.
That's gobealive.org. Go get you some of that black honey.
And if you don't want to go online, you can always go find her products in the store. The first location is at Petty Vice, located in Venice, California. And then the second location is at Afro City Marketplace, located in the Crenshaw Mall. So if you want to get you some black honey, like the brother nice guy said, that black honey, go look the sister up.
Black honey. I need some of that.
Pause.
No, that's not pause, man. That's not a pause.
If you are in the Sacramento area, check out the Score Bar and Lounge, located on, where's that address at? 7123 Franklin Boulevard. On Wednesday, they got Wing Wednesday. You can get a wing for $1. You get a wing. They got karaoke, kamikaze karaoke. I believe that's Thursday night. And then, not the Bowen. Let me jump on here. Jump to the Tequila Tuesday. They got Tequila and Taco Tuesday. $2 off for tequila shots. And then they also have the Sunday brunch. So if you out here in Sacramento tomorrow about 11 a.m., you can go grab you some brunch. They got the waffle and eggs and a whole assortment of a menu. So go check them out. Score Bar.
Sounds good right there.
Yes, sir. And then we're going to jump onto this one.
Y'all know what it is. It's that Spin That Back show. But once again, rest in peace to the brother Brick Walls. But we're not going to be on this weekend. So we're going to take a break. We're going to be back on next weekend with some of that flavor. So go check us out, though, if y'all need to after the Focuz Up show today. Go back into the library and look at some of those joints that we got. We talk about hip-hop from 79 to 99.
And some of the topics, they got one talking about the legacy of EPMD, the legacy of the boot camp clique, the Wu-Tang Clan. We talk about women in hip hop. We specify, we go specifically to the year 1988 and dive in and critique what was the best album of that year. Then we do 89, the same thing. Come on, man. If you old school hip hop and you want to speak on it or get some reminisce about it, check the Spin That Back. It's all archived there. Go check it out. All right.
All right.
Then,
Go ahead.
One more. I get to play this because
we had one more, nigga. Sex Talk with Walk every Thursday. Yo, we had a deep dive this weekend. This was one of my best shows we did this week, and it was off the chain. If you have a daughter, your daughter should watch the show, no matter what age. Salute. Sex Talk with Walk on the Focus Up LLC network. And I'm trying to get the number one slot, so like and subscribe. Come on, because, I know Spin That Back is the number one show on the Focus Up network, LLC.
And then real quick, I just want to say that episode, it was called How to Get Your Man to Marry You. And the brother gives advice on how to get the man that you're with to marry you. And, I ain't going to go into it, but if you want to check it out, you could log on to it. You could critique or you could write something in the comment. If you got additional information or you want to refute something he say, go check the show out. It was a good show.
Good show.
Yeah, we read the comments, so definitely we'll get back to you, and we may even bring it up on a later show. So please comment on what you see.
That's right. Yes. All right, so let's get into our topic, Mr. Nice Guy.
All right, our first topic is was Bun B snitching.
Woo.
Anybody want to set the table about that situation? I know Walk was sort of like the champion of this.
Well, basically what happened is someone came to the door, knocked on the door. His wife answered the door. The guy pulled the gun out. He was trying to rob her. And then she lured him into the garage area, talking about she didn't have any money, stuff like that. And she was really just trying to get him in the car and go. But Bun B heard what was going on, and he came out with that thing and basically, shot the brother and held him. And then the brother did leave, but then he got arrested. So the brother, Bun B, he did testify during the young brother's sentencing hearing. And there now is a lot of online talking about Bun B was snitching. They're saying Bun B snitched on the dude because he testified and told what he saw and what the young brother did.
So let me put the picture up real quick of the brother. That's the brother. I forget his name. Is like DeMonte or something. But he was real talk. He's a repeat offender, and that's why he got sentenced to like 40 years. Everybody like, damn, that sounds like a lot. But he's a repeat offender, habitual felon, always out there in dirt. And from what I understand, when they do a background, they say he came from a good family. He had potential of being a football player or something, an athlete, but he chose to live the street life and be a criminal. And that's why he ended up where he at 40 years. Look like we lost our brother.
I was about to make that comment. I mean, to me, it's ridiculous to even suggest that this brother is snitching. First of all, he's a civilian now. He's a grown man with his family. He shot the dude. The process is going through now. He's basically been caught up in the system. He's been, he's arrested. You want to make sure that he's at least dealt with that way as opposed to dealing with him in a way that gets you in trouble. If it was about finishing that dude, you probably should have just finished him when he was in the house because that was a freebie. But, I'm not recommending that. I'm not suggesting that. But the thought that this dude was being a snitch, he was being a grown man participating in the justice process. And if you're not a criminal, if you're not a part of that life, this justice process, we all need to be comfortable with being participants of that because that's how justice gets done.
And I think people don't understand. Like they try to talk about, oh, he was crying on the stand and telling on old boy, look, man, if a man comes into your home and puts a gun to your woman's head, and you're supposed to be her protector. Do you know how emotional you'll get? And I know he wanted to just kill that dude, and he had to stand up and defend his household. I'm glad he shot the dude. I wish it would have went further. It would have been swift justice, but you know, it didn't happen. So now he's gonna get sentenced to 40 years. And if it was me, I would have sat my ass on that stand and did the same thing. Yep, that was him. It was him. He was the one. Whoop-de-whoop. And I want the maximum punishment. 40 years sounds about right to me.
Well, look, Bun B did what he was supposed to do. He defended his home. He shot the dude. What was he supposed to do? Like say, hey, no, I didn't do it. What was he supposed to deny it? No, he said, no, I shot that fool. And this is why I did it. He's supposed to have did that. And he's supposed to let him know too. That's not snitching. That's telling the truth.
Just like that.
I'm a just be honest just for how I feel. I'm a lifelong fan of UGK, Bun B. Been banging him since 1992 when I first heard him. Love and respect. Rest in peace, Pimp C. But I'm going to just say it from this perspective. I wouldn't have got on the stand and testified or said anything because I do subscribe to the streets. Now, but I don't hold nothing against Bun B for what he did. Just like I don't hold nothing against Cowboy, Nipsey Hussle's big homie, who testified during the sentencing in the hearing of whatever the dude that shot Nipsey Hussle. I'm just saying I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't call Bun B no snitch because he was real emotional. That is real emotional. We ain't been through that where somebody got a gun to your wife's head about to kill her, and she went through all that stuff. So to me, that's silly of people even saying Bun B was a snitch. Because see, what's going on now in today's society, a lot of people are just saying, oh, he snitched. He said something to the cop. You looked at the police. You a snitch. A lot of people, y'all don't even know what the terminology of snitching is. Snitching is we both commit a crime together. I get caught. You got away. To reduce my time, I'll let them know who you are and where your ass is at. That's snitching. Not a man in his house and he relaxing, feet kicked up, barefoot, and then some knucklehead come in there and got to wipe his gun head. Stop fronting on Bun B. He's still a trill ass nigga.
Let me ask you a question though, J-Walk. What's more important, the streets or how your wife feel? Because it was her life that was in jeopardy.
What's more important? Fuck the streets.
Yes, what's more important? Okay, exactly. So, but you wouldn't have got on the stand and told it. But you wouldn't have got on the stand and told it because you know the street.
Here's the reason why. That man's time he got or conviction.
You said your wife was more important, so how you gonna argue for the street?
Okay, fool, let him talk. You ask the question, let him talk. Let him talk.
You can't handle the truth. But go ahead. Sorry.
Can I fucking finish, please? For real.
His conviction or the time did not depend on
talking, man.
It didn't matter. Now if Bun B was the only witness, that's different. His wife was a witness. They got cameras all over the whole neighborhood. He live in a damn gated community, talking that thug shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I'm just saying it did depend on Bun B. Now, but I salute Bun B. I feel what he went through because I'm like this. This is why I like to live alone because like my son is here from the army. He about to go off to school again. So, but I'm like, I be feeling my bullshit could get him caught up. And that's the worst shit ever. I would rather be here by myself and somebody come, if they coming for me to do what they're going to do to me and him not get caught up. You know what I mean? Because I'm a protector of my family. Like
the story I just told.
Exactly.
That was perfect.
That was a good one, you
thinking the same shit.
Well deserved.
But hey,
let's move on.
No. We'll walk, Mr. Walk. I want more information when you say I subscribe to the streets. As a 50-year or somebody that's reaching 50 years old, what does that mean exactly?
I'm not telling on nobody. I'm like his shit that if stuff need to be handled, I'ma handle it. Like, just real talk. That's just what kind of come with it. Like, but see, I am a working man. I do my stuff and stuff like that. So, but I just can't see myself like getting on the stand and be like, yeah, he did this and he did that. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, I just can't do it because people have done that against me. People have done that, and I'm looking like, damn, brother, really, black man, like really, like that, and you lying? You know, I just don't see it, man. But his conviction didn't have nothing to do with Bun B. He was already gonna get convicted. He was gonna get convicted, bro.
Here's the difference. It's one thing to tell on the victim or vice versa or whatever the case is. If it's just you and the other person, but this has somebody else involved. That makes the difference.
Yep.
Hey, Walk brought up a very big point though. He said that look, he was gonna get convicted anyways, because that was my argument. I'm like, wait a second, so you just gonna let this dude be free because of the streets? But you basically saying like, nah, he was gonna get convicted anyways. My testimony was just a cherry on the top of the Sunday. So I see what you're saying.
But still, I hear that too. But still, it's still your wife though.
Yeah,
what you think your wife? You think your wife wants the maximum for this man?
I don't care. It don't have nothing to do with that because I subscribe to the streets. Now, I just want that little clip right there for later. But anyway, it really don't matter. It's like he didn't have to do it. Just like Cowboy didn't have to do that. But you still got your street cred. They still real ones. Bun B still a trill one. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I see where people are upset, like, oh, you talk all this trill shit for years. I'm talking about like over 24 years of he be trill ass nigga, no snitching, no this, no fuck the police stuff. Like, bro, and you understand crying. I get it. I get why he did it. I understand. And I understand. I'm on some nice guy shit right now. I'm on the fence. You know? But real talk, but I do understand both sides of this.
Yeah, to me, none of this would even be an issue because he wouldn't have made it out that garage. I'm telling you right now. You coming, it's gonna be like a Lay's potato chip. It's not gonna be just one. You're not gonna just catch one bullet. They're gonna be, it's you in my house, in my property, you held it. They said he held him down. Yeah, these bullets gonna hold you down. That's would have been it,
Y'all know LL Cool J went through a similar situation.
Yeah.
Similar situation.
But he didn't shoot nobody. He did it all hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
Broke into the house, and LL had his family, his wife. Like, that is emotional. I couldn't imagine it because it's never happened to me where a stranger is in my home, and I got my daughter up in here, my sons, and my wife. He's lucky he made it out alive. That guy. Where LL had time to put hands on him and hold him down and be like, man, call the police. Like, real talk. So hey, man, I only can do, all we doing is sitting from the sideline and we talking about it. But I just know how I feel about my family and my children to where the emotions is running high as hell, for sure.
Hey, that football player, I forgot what his name was, but I want to say it's Sean something. I think he played for, I don't know. Anyways, but the bottom line is someone broke into his house and he came out there with a sword and they ended up shooting him in the leg and he ended up dying. Damn. And he was engaged to Andy Garcia's daughter. But he was a black man. He was like a safety. He was a stud safety. And I mean, that's an example of, someone gets in your house and, it's go time. It's dangerous. But yeah, that's why we got cameras, we got guns, we got dogs. Dogs let you know we see something stupid on our property. We prepare to terminate. So that's just what it is.
Okay.
Hey, that's why I'm in the shed right now. So there's vulnerability here, but I got something here for that too. So, that's how it is.
Okay. Oh, our brother is back. Mr. King Miller. All right, you want to speak on the Bun B situation, brother?
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my bad, man. There's some serious complications over here. I done downloaded this Chrome so I can get on this podcast and got my computer going crazy.
All right. What's your take on Bun B? Was he snitching and was
Ooh,
it?
that took all my energy not to click the button on you, but go ahead, say.
Not at all. Not at all, man. Not at all. You know, for me, I mean, I would have handled. You know, he lucky he went to jail, to be honest. You know, because he could have lost his life.
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying. When you put a gun to a man's wife's head, you know, you ask him to be dealt with in a certain way. You know, I wouldn't have took the stand. I probably would have hoped he stayed free, so I could handle it. But yeah,
wait a minute, y'all heard what the young brother said.
What?
So wait a minute. That's where people was coming at Bun B saying that he snitched. I just basically said this. I said, like, I wouldn't have got on the stand and testified against nothing. Like that's kind of what I said. So would you have got up there and testified against Bun B? You see, I narrowed it down like y'all be doing me niggas. But go ahead.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean,
like,
I don't.
What,
but I don't
what would
hold.
you?
Me personally, I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we would have handled it a certain way. But I don't hold nothing against Bun B at all. You know, he's not. It's not like he's snitching on somebody and it's a case or something. That was a man ran up in his home and tried to threaten his wife and family. Like I said, he's lucky to be alive.
Hold off.
They did.
You see?
I see you. I'm just saying that. Look, I'm just telling you. The one problem I have about that is that you got to understand the problem to the time to deal with it was when he was in the garage. To me, letting him get out on the streets and dealing with it, that's just bringing that back to you. That's what I'm saying. To me, this is kind of a different situation.
Right. Well, they did get in the shootout. They got a little light shootout.
Yeah, but he just said, and again, I'm just taking what Walk said. Walk said he tried to retain him for a moment and then like let him go. Because you know, I personally had a situation where someone like broke into my car.
Right.
And it's like, you know, and you know, normally me and my wife would hear something, we go out there and run and checking it out. But this is the one time that we just like, man, it's always nothing. But then we heard some more. We like looked out the window, we saw like lights going on in the car. So she, you know, I ran out there and she handed me her gun. They took off. I ran to their car and you know, put the gun on the driver and was like, hey, you know, dealing with these people. But I'm trying to deal with them like in a rational way, knowing that look, now I'm legally out here on the streets. I can't legally just shoot these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm an apartment type of situation.
It's different in Cali. It's different in Cali.
But you know, I'm in front of the vehicle, so if they try to pull off, then that's my license to wait up everybody in the car. But you know, my wife, she wasn't trying to hear none of that stuff. She was trying to get to my gun, but she couldn't. But I'm just saying that you know, if I was in Bun B's situation, if I didn't terminate that dude, that probably affect our relationship.
Hey, El Poo, anybody ever break into your house?
Nah, bro.